What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to J.Craft's Garage. Well, I am working on another mower that I got. This time, this one here is one of the free mowers that I've got. That's right. Free as in no money paid for this lawnmower. The customer said, hey, I don't want it. Just, you can have it. Pretty much. Well, let's see how bad this free lawnmower really is. So this is one of the free mowers that I got here. This one here is a yard machine. It's only got a single cylinder engine on it. I think it's a Briggs & Stratton. I'm not sure. So first thing that I'm doing, well, before draining the fuel and everything, I made sure it ran. And it does run. It's a mosquito fogger and everything else to go along with it. So now I took everything apart, drained the gas out of it. I'm going to pull the carb off. It doesn't run by itself like the other one does. So I'm going to pull the carb off and clean up the carb and see if we can get it to run on its own by cleaning out the carburetor. And then I'm going to change the oil filter, change the fuel filter. Got a new air filter for it already. I'm going to get some new tires for the front because they keep going flat. So I'm going to put new tires on it, plus some sealer in the tires as well. So, here we go. So I got the carburetor off of the lawnmower and everything, and surprisingly the inside of the bowl doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's all nice and dry. Doesn't have too much junk in the bottom of it. I'm gonna check here in a little bit to see if that solenoid works. It's going back and forth. Maybe we can get it working. The one thing I had issues with this carburetor, I cleaned it up on the outside a little bit, but anyways, the inlets right there where the fuel goes in, so it goes across here over to this little needle. This little needle was not working. It wouldn't move or anything. So I got to working with it, and finally I just took my good old trusty side cutter there, grabbed a hold of it, and popped it out. And then when I did that, I cleaned it all up and everything and put it back in there, and it's working like it should now. I got carb cleaner going across and coming out to there. Next thing I'm going to do is take out the jet, which is right in the middle right there. Easy thing to do. And I've got a custom screwdriver for that. Oh, check it out. For the truck, for my work truck here, yeah, new toolboxes. Yep, check them things out. Okay, back to my screwdriver drawer here. This is just one screwdriver drawer out of all of them all the way across there, pretty much, except for the end one, or the last two. Anyways, custom screwdriver I'm looking for looks like that. Okay, it started off like maybe that size, or maybe even, I forget, or even that wide, but sometimes you got to make your own little tools to get stuff apart. And that's what I'm going to do here. Check this out. Okay, got it in there, and I'm two-handed here, so let me work on getting this out. Alrighty, so I wound up getting this little thingamajig doohickey out. Got it all cleaned up and everything. It's not too bad on the inside. I think the main problem was the needle right there, as well as this solenoid. And if I can't get the solenoid to work, it's chop. I'm not going to tell y'all what that is. I'll let y'all figure that out. Just comment down below what you would go about doing. And I'm going to put all this back together and see if it actually works. So, look how crusty this little thingy bobber is. Oh, yeah, it's really bad right there. So, what I'm going to do, just lay it down right here next to my ever popular, and just douse it with carb cleaner. See if we can get some of that junk off of there. And see if we can get it to move back and forth. Oh yeah. Oh no. It's trying to move, but it's only moving back and forth. So, wish I had a tripod. I would show y'all guys what I'm doing here. I'm gonna try to work it back and forth and get her working. Okay, y'all, check this out. I got the solenoid hooked up back on the mower without the carburetor though. And let me turn on the key and see what happens. Alrighty, take two on this one. The first time I had everything hooked up, but I had the bolt loose, and I thought, it's gonna work with it, as loose as it was. Nope, it didn't work. So here's take two. This time, now we got got the little solenoid working. Yeah, remember it was all gummed up and it was all corroded up and like old junk and gas and everything. Now we got her working. So we're gonna put the car ball back together. Now that we got it all fixed up and cleaned up and everything, and we're gonna put it on here, put some fuel in it, and see see if it's gonna do anything. Alrighty, got the carburetor and everything all assembled and then already hooked up and everything. And we have a little bit of fuel in the fuel tank. So we're gonna see how this thing, if it does anything here. Let's see, we're on choke. See what happens. Okay, y'all, I did not fire this thing up before I started videotaping it. This thing fired off on its own that quick. It's something else that happened to it. I don't know what all took place, but it had fuel ready to go in it with the in the carburetor. So usually it takes a few cranks, but this one here fired up, and of course I had it on choke, but and it idles too. See if it moves. I hear something. Yep. Moves forward. Moves backward. Okay. What about the blades? Okay, this is manual shift here. I think something seized up. Let me find out. Yeah, I think something seized up underneath of it. So at least we know it starts and runs and everything. So probably on the next video we'll find out what's going on with it as far as this belt burning, smoking kind of sort of thing. But at least we know it runs and moves. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to get out of here. I appreciate everybody watching. Stay tuned for the next video where I've got a few more things to do to this free riding lawnmower that I got. And this time we got it up and running. Next time we're going to fix everything else that is wrong with it. Yeah, I found a lot more wrong with it other than all the smoke and everything else that's going on with it. So stay tuned for the next one, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do to the mower before we put it up for sale. That's right. All these mowers that I've been getting, well, they're either going to be scrap or they're going to be for sale. So stay tuned for the rest of these lawnmowers that I've got coming up. And I assure you there are plenty more, including an engine swap on one that has a hole in the block. You're going to want to stay tuned for that one as well. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody is safe. And continue to put those comments down at the bottom whether you like them or not. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all right here on the next video.